Hello, my name is Emilia Barbosa and I teach Spanish 1180 Readings and Composition. In this class, we focus on interdisciplinary approach to intermediate level Spanish. So the prerequisites for 1180 would be having successfully completed 1101 or 1102 or taking the placement interview with Dr. Porcel. Often we talk about the environment, we talk about overpopulation, we talk about resource management, but we also talk about some other fields where they feel in the new millennium we've exceeded as human beings. So they talk about the benefits of technology or health. And then we introduce a more panoramic vision of who are the people and the societies that speak Spanish in the world. So we start by heavily focusing on geography and a little bit of history. Some of these students already knew the Spanish-speaking world and the countries and the capitals, others not so much, or it might be, there's always someone that tells me, oh, I didn't know the rivers were here, or so we try to give them the tools to really be able to navigate and explore that Spanish-speaking world. We also talk a little bit about history, especially we refer to pre-Columbian times and then conquest and colonization. We talk about independence movements. Already in the 20th century, talk about revolutions. We talk about the introduction of neoliberalism and globalization. So they respond to a more comprehensive approach. We do an e-portfolio. A big component of that is a self-reflection. They are able to see their own evolution. We use also, in terms of methodology and assessment, we use a lot of self-assessment and peer review, and they respond very well to that. So I like that haha moment the students have, oh, okay. And also how that makes them inquire about certain characteristics of the United States culture that they haven't really explored that much. So you might have students inquiring with their families and friends, oh, what do you think happened in the 1950s? Or, oh, I didn't realize this, or I didn't realize that. So it's very interesting. And of course, these days when you can Google anything, they're on the moment or they have their smartphones. I think it's interesting how they themselves are beyond the classroom connecting those dots. Being able to work with engineers and technology people from around the Spanish-speaking world, he's something that will definitely enhance. And we must not forget that both in Spain and Latin America, there's tons of resources, both natural and human resources, and investment opportunities. So technology-wise, it just makes sense. In the globalized, interconnected world we live, it makes sense to have better rounded students. Please feel free to contact me. My email address is ebarbosa, B-A-R-B-O-S-A, @mst.edu, and I'm looking forward to hear from you. Welcome. Bienvenidos.